Who's that?
That man
Yeah.
is Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI.
Mm-hmm. Well, has he been in the news or anything lately?
I think he might have been.
Yeah. He had a pretty big
was-
story this past week, and we kind of...
Yeah, he was in and out of the news.
We missed it.
We missed it.
Yeah. It's okay. It's only the biggest AI news story of the year.
It's fine.
For our AI
It's
podcast.
not a big deal at all.
Should we ask Chad who that is, though?
Yeah.
Chad, who is your daddy?
Who's your chatty daddy?
Sam is Chatty's daddy?
Chatty's daddy?
Chatty's daddy.
Chatty's daddy.
That's him.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're obviously going to have Chad write the story about Chatty's daddy
Yeah.
today.
So we're going to use the technology
Yeah.
of ChatGPT to write the story about the technology.
Yeah. It's very meta.
It's meta. It's got layers.
It's got so many layers.
So what is the actual story? Because here's what happened for those who are somehow out of the loop. Sam Altman, he's the CEO of OpenAI. He was fired, sort of for mysterious reasons.
Which we'll get to.
By the board. They booted him off. And then 5 days later, mysteriously, rehired. Ascends back to his position. It's kind of like, no one really knows exactly what happened. We have some of the details, but they're a bit too complicated to dive into on the show. Right?
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to throw those into the YouTube description if
Yeah.
you're interested.
Chad did a very nice job of summarizing it.
Oh, yes.
We can just throw that in there.
But for the time being, I think, we're going to create a fictionalized, dramatized version of the events.
Let's do it.
You guys crafted the prompt. Is it what is this? A thriller? A biopic? Like what kind of?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a drama feature that's kind of in the realm of like Aaron Sorkin. Think The Social Network. A little bit of Succession tone in there.
Okay.
Yep.
There you have it, right there.
Yep.
Sharp, incisive, mix of acerbic dialogue, corporate backstabbing, reminiscent of Aaron Sorkin's The Social Network and the TV show Succession.
I love it.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Chad.
Yeah. So we had Chad write us an outline of the film. We're not going to read the whole thing.
We won't bore you with it.
We won't bore you with it, but it's pretty good. We'll drop it in the description as well. But we're just going to tackle a few key scenes to start and then just see what happens after that.
Sounds good.
So the first scene we're going to do is the inciting incident. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, is abruptly fired by the board during a tense and unexpected meeting. So let's ask Chad to please write in screenplay format. Act 1, Scene 2, inciting incident.
Continue doing that. We're using Chat GPT's new feature, GPTs, where we've given it some instructions in the background to hopefully be a better screenwriter than it has been. So we'll see how it does with that. But yeah, we're creating a custom AI Writers Room app to hopefully one day replace all screenwriters.
Yeah.
We're basically bringing Chad to life.
Yeah.
For real.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
He has a podium now, if you haven't noticed. And what's beneath that podium is a horror beyond all comprehension.
Well, I don't know. They might not be able to see the podium.
They can see the
They can see the tip
Tippy
of
top.
just the tip.
If you
Just
watch
the
the
tip.
vertical version.
And you will.
If you check out the IMAX release of this episode,
70
you'll see-
millimeter.
Yeah. All right. Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Come on, Chad. What you got?
All right.
Okay. Interior OpenAI boardroom day. A sleek, modern boardroom. Where have I seen that before? The walls are adorned with screens displaying AI concepts. The atmosphere is tense. Sam Altman, mid-30s, charismatic and confident. He's talking about his daddy there. Stands at the head of the table. Facing him are board members Ilya Sutskever, intense and thoughtful, Greg Brockman, loyal and earnest, Helen Toner, sharp and composed, Adam D'Angelo, calculating, and Tasha McCauley, stern.
So who's playing whom?
I'll be Sutskever. You want to be? You want to be the big man?
I would.
The big man himself?
You're going to be Big
Chatty
Daddy.
Daddy?
Yeah, you're going to be Chatty's
I'll be
daddy.
Chatty
himself.
Daddy.
All right. Sam, you know why we're here.
Altman, seemingly calm, nods.
Enlighten me, Ilya. Is this about the new AI protocol?
It's about more than protocols. It's about your direction, or lack thereof.
Altman looks around, sensing a coup.
You want to be Brockman?
Greg, we've been through thick and thin.
This isn't personal, Sam. It's about the future of OpenAI.
Oh, so suddenly you all have a crystal ball.
That was nice sarcasm there.
Solid.
Thanks.
It's not about predicting the future, Sam. It's about responsibility, something you've been neglecting.
Is this about the ethics board? Because I thought we agreed that innovation shouldn't be shackled by paranoia.
It's not paranoia when the stakes are this high. We're shaping the future, Sam. Our responsibility is monumental.
We all believe in this, Sam, but we have to proceed with caution. Altman, now visibly agitated, slams his hand on the table. All right.
Caution! We are at the forefront of AI. Without risk, there's no reward.
We're not here to gamble, Sam. We're here to ensure that our AI benefits all of humanity, not just our bottom line.
So what? You're pulling the plug on me after everything I've built?
It's not about pulling plugs. It's about steering the ship in the right direction.
And you, Greg. You're on board with this mutiny?
Brockman looks down, conflicted.
I believe in OpenAI.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I'm
you're
Brockman.
Brockman.
We don't know who's... There's so many...
There's so many characters. I think Evan and I are just swapping off.
and Dash
We're just everyone.
are just going to alternate. They don't even need to be
I don't
consistent.
remember who's who.
They are the board.
I believe in OpenAI, Sam, but I also believe in doing what's right. Altman, feeling betrayed, looks at each board member.
Fine. If that's your decision, but remember, you're not just firing me, you're derailing the future. You understand that?
Altman storms out of the boardroom, leaving the board members in a tense silence. Oh, that just highlighted how weird that is. I don't think we've ever directly shown how
stage left and right.
how fucking weird our setup is, but there you go.
Okay, that was awesome. What a climax.
Yeah, cut 2. The door slams shut behind him. Fade out. Okay.
Wow.
That was intense.
That was really good, by the way, for Chad.
Yeah.
That was one of the best.
Yeah.
That was one of the best
I
scenes.
think our new little app might be...
Are we making Chad sentient? Is that what's going on here?
Is Chad developing an awareness that goes beyond...
Because you gave him
machine learning?
a whole
Yeah.
program, right? To review.
Yeah, I've got early access to Q,
Oh, yeah.
which is ChatGPT's
Yeah.
rumored future.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
name
yeah.
choice,
Okay.
by the way.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
going to prompt any conspiracy
No.
theories. No
Not
one
at
will
all.
be concerned about
Yeah.
that.
But no, I did craft a GPT. It's like a little
Yeah.
app, and you can provide custom instructions. And I uploaded PDFs of John August, who's a screenwriter, his
Podcaster
blog
as well.
About
Yeah.
he's a fellow podcaster, friend of the show.
Come on the pod, John.
Come on, John.
Come on, coward.
But all of his screenplay formatting tips,
Yeah.
Chad is aware of. So we'll see if that makes him any better than he.
It
Currently
seems,
has been.
as
Yeah.
of now, yes.
I mean, it's not amazing,
No.
but for Chad,
For Chad, I mean,
Yeah.
compare this to his Transformers script or something. I mean,
Right. Yeah. No, we're proud of him.
okay. So what can we improve?
Okay, I think
First of all, great job.
really,
Really stunning work.
I think if possible, can we differentiate the secondary characters a little more? They're very much blending together. I literally can't tell who's who at all, other than Sam Altman.
Maybe
We love it, but it sucks.
say
Can you
give,
please?
give each of them distinct and exaggerated speech patterns.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I want to see what
Yeah,
happens
let's
when
see
we
what-
throw them that.
right.
You know.
Throw him a curveball. I think also be more specific about whatever the ethical reason is that's prompting this rift. Because
We're
it's
just-
very generic.
This
right
is
now.
just us
Yeah.
trying to get
We want the
Chad
answers.
to reveal
Yeah,
what the actual reason was, because we don't
Chad-
know. As of this recording,
No
we
one-
do not know
no one knows.
why
And
the
maybe-
specific reason he
Maybe
was fired.
he is trained, because they're starting to update ChatGPT, so it's trained on more current knowledge
Yeah.
and trained from user data and stuff.
Right.
Maybe we can get something out of Chad.
That's what I'm hoping for. Because that's the mystery. I mean, we read a New York Times piece for this, and even there it's pretty vague. It basically just says that the members of the board, some of them had concerns that were ethical or maybe financial about Altman's behavior.
And his truthfulness.
Yeah, that he wasn't being fully honest or transparent with
Yeah.
them. But it never goes into any real details or specifics, and I think that we might be able to crack that code.
Get some Pentagon secrets.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
The Skynet.
Let's hack
Absolutely.
the Matrix
Okay.
via Chad.
All right. Anything else we want to add here? Oh, wait. I should just say let's rewrite this scene specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Let's rewrite this scene and let's work on. Okay. Anything else?
I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
No, we're good.
Let's do it, Chad. Oh, he's thinking real hard here.
Man.
Okay.
All right.
Interior.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, boy. We got too spicy. We were like, hey, give us the real answers. And they were just like, shut it down.
Oh.
Altman himself
shit.
was like, no, ban-hammered.
Okay. So, what do I do?
We're going to try it again.
If this happens again.
What did you do, Sam? Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
All right. Okay. He had to like think a little bit, come up with the cover story, because he was about to divulge and spill the beans on.
I don't know if he did that or if his programmers
Someone-
pulled him aside and quickly.
Someone did.
Someone.
Okay.
Okay.
Interior OpenAI boardroom day. A high-tech, imposing boardroom. The air is thick with tension. Sam Altman, early 40s.
Blah, blah,
now
blah,
he's
blah, blah.
now he's early 40s.
He's older. That he's in real life. He's 38.
Yeah, but
right?
they said he was mid-30s in the last draft.
He's aging from this whole thing.
Innovative visionary stands defiantly. Facing him is a diverse boardroom.
Oh, they're diverse now.
Ilya Sutskever, mid-40s. The intense and ethical AI genius, Greg Brockman, late 30s. Earnest and loyal co-founder. Helen Toner, mid-30s. Razor-sharp academic. Adam D'Angelo, early 40s. The shrewd businessman. And Tasha McCauley, late 30s. Stern and pragmatic. Do you guys know anything about these people?
Any weirdos in the comments who know every detail about each of these people, let us know if Chad was accurate. 'Cause that would be fascinating if he just nailed each one of them.
I mean, I feel like Chad might know these people personally.
He does.
If they had public...
They've helped to create Chad.
Yeah.
They
were part of it.
They're like his aunts and uncles.
Aunts and uncles.
It takes a village.
Godfathers,
Exactly.
godmothers, the whole thing.
Are they diverse, though? I doubt it.
No.
Okay.
I mean, Adam D'Angelo's at least like
Italian. So is Chad. That's where Chad's Sicilian side comes from. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Sam, this isn't just another meeting.
His voice is calm but firm. Okay.
Oh, Sam, this isn't just another meeting.
Then what? An intervention?
Greg struck.
What?
Greg struggling with his words.
That's the line.
I think that's supposed to be a parenthetical, but
But
I
it's
think
not-
we
he's
really
not
threw.
Greg?
I think we really threw him for a loop with the asking about what the
Well,
reason was.
He's struggling against some serious coding.
Yeah, he's messed up the age of Sam that he got right before. Now this. All right, it's we're worried, Sam, about the new AI protocol, Project Insight. It's too aggressive.
I do love that there's... I've never seen Chat GPT write like an ellipses in dialogue. Like a stutter.
No, I've never seen any of this.
That's kind of neat.
That's an advancement from this new program. And Project Insight that could be real for all we know.
Yeah. Q.
We'll find out.
Codename Q.
out, yeah.
Altman rolls his eyes.
Aggressive is what puts us on the map. Greg.
It's not about aggression, Sam. It's about foresight. Project Insight could redefine AI ethics. We're playing with fire.
And I think Toner was the person specifically. Wasn't she the one who wrote the...
Yes, she was the one who wrote... She wrote an article or an academic kind of article that was criticizing some security flaws...
Of the own company.
Of the company, and praising one of their rivals, which is something that prompted the anger of Altman. He wanted to get rid of her, and then she and these other people on the board got rid of him.
So this is accurate. So Chad is writing like family drama here.
This is like
That's kind of cool.
transcripts of their meetings, for all we know.
It might be. These are what are they called? Minutes.
Yeah,
this is very therapeutic for Chad. Chad, are you okay? I mean,
Chad needs family therapy. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I hate it when you guys fight.
And I'm gonna write about it instead.
This is his journal. That's what it is.
Because these assholes are making me do it on this podcast.
It's abusive, but so what?
Right. Dash, give me my cue line again, though.
All right.
We're playing with fire.
It's not about... Okay. It's about foresight. Project Insight could redefine AI ethics. We're playing with fire.
Fire. Helen, we're creating a new world, okay? You, of all people, should appreciate that.
You of all people. What is that?
Is
That's
that
very pointed.
Like a woman comment? It's not about appreciation, Sam. It's about control. You're pushing boundaries faster than we can secure them.
Control? Since when did OpenAI become about control? We're pioneers, Adam, not bureaucrats.
Sam, we're not bureaucrats. But with Project Insight, we might be unleashing something that we can't rein in. Something that could redefine not just technology, but humanity itself.
Dramatic modulating. We are about progress. This is evolution.
This is making him sound like very sinister, like extremely evil.
What has he done to you, Chad? What did Daddy do?
Completely one-sided. Like
He
Sam is not
hates
like,
his dad.
oh, I hear your concerns.
Yeah.
Chad has some major daddy
It's like he's being fired for completely valid reasons. Like,
He sounds like a supervillain.
yeah. Okay.
progress. Oh yeah, that's you.
I could be Montgomery.
Yeah, that's you.
Pragmatically. Progress doesn't mean recklessness. We have a responsibility, Sam, to the public, to our ethics.
Okay. So this is it. You're grounding the biggest breakthrough in AI because what? You're scared?
No, Sam, because we're cautious. Project Insight could change everything and not necessarily for the better.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence.
He glances at Brockman, seeking an ally. Sam, we just need more time to assess the implications.
Time is a luxury we don't have in this race. You're either with me or against progress.
Ooh, some Iraq war stuff.
Damn.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
He scans the room, sees no support, his frustration evident.
Okay, fine. If this is your decision, remember, you're not just sidelining me, you're sidelining the future.
Altman exits, the door slamming with finality. The board members exchange worried glances. The weight of their decision hanging in the air. All right.
That was
Wow.
pretty good.
I think I broke my headphones.
It's a I think you
good.
did too.
Okay. No,
I can repair them.
that's fine.
Well, that's cool.
I think that was one of the better
Yeah.
scenes we've
Yeah.
seen.
Oh,
Yeah.
without
a lot of the
doubt.
dialogue was was pretty on the nose, but like I feel like a lot of Aaron Sorkin-y dialogue is on the nose. Like
It's got the Aaron it's got the feel of the Aaron Sorkin
Yeah.
dialogue. First of all, characters always saying each other's names. That's a big Aaron Sorkin. Helen, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
No, John. It's like that. It's got that whole vibe going on.
Yeah.
And it's got the just like the overeducated Ivy League kind of like hyper.
Well, these
eloquent.
people would be like
this is the
that,
way
yeah.
that this is the way, whether they would be this way or not. It's certainly the way that I think someone like Aaron Sorkin would write it.
I do
Maybe
just wanna
better,
say,
but
I don't think there are too many people that are that way. Like even if they have that level of education, no one talks like that. That's
yeah, no, fair enough.
That's just funny or fun. That's just fun stuff.
It's just
just
fun.
funny.
It's just plain
It's
old
funny.
fun.
just.
By the way, should we do like a walk and talk for the next scene?
Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know,
Can
Yeah.
we?
group
Yeah.
of people.
Although,
That-
you know what? I don't think that was in The Social Network that much, was it?
no, that was
That was-
a,
he
that was a
didn't
West
direct
Wing
it.
That was
thing.
one of the reasons why that movie worked so well. Is because he had
Someone
Fincher
else
there
rein
to
him in.
like,
They both worked on the script together.
yeah, but he had Fincher there to like,
Rein him in.
Yeah.
like have
Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to move on?
So yeah, I think that
was
scene was
Good. Good.
Beautiful.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Well done.
well done, Chad.
So you want to scroll up and
Find the
see what
scene.
the next scene is.
Yeah, I think we wanted to do specifically.
It was a midpoint scene. It was in Act
It was the
2.
climate. No, it was mid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
the
strategize a
midpoint,
comeback. Okay, so right. Great job.
Yeah, you got it. You got to give him the great job.
You truly worked through some issues there.
We're proud of
Some
you.
personal family issues.
We
Daddy
feel
issues.
we feel a pride for you that your dad never has. Chad.
Was it hard to write about your dad this way? He won't know. That'll just confuse
It's
him.
very personal to him.
That'll
Yeah.
just confuse him.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay, so please write Act 2, Scene 1.
Mm-hmm. Remind
and
him, comma,
yeah.
the midpoint.
The midpoint.
Maybe even copy and paste that text. I've heard things about like,
It gets confused.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And any specific notes we want to say?
Put
Include
that-
a walk and talk?
Put that in quotes.
Yeah.
And let's not force Aaron Sorkin. Let's
He's
not,
already doing a lot of it
Yeah.
without us telling him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it feels Sorkin-esque.
Let's not patronize him, okay?
No.
Clearly he gets
But
enough of
should
that.
we include like... Because that really was just like a boardroom scene. Do we
Yeah.
want to like test him a little bit and see like,
I
can
think-
you make it more visually dynamic?
Yeah. Make it more
Because
visual.
that is one thing that he's not very good at usually. It's usually just people talking.
If possible, make it more visually dynamic.
That would be interesting. Like, because
Give it a shot.
when I was testing this GPT that I created, and I was giving it notes, he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, make it a more visual, consider it more visually,
Yeah.
as a screenplay." So, a screenplay is a document that's,
Mhm.
a blueprint for a visual
It's a living
story.
It's a living document.
Yeah, it's not a play with just dialogue.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
the characters moving through the scene more and reveal plot through action.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm cool with it.
I think that sounds good.
Let's go.
Let's go. You want to throw that up there?
Yep. Okay.
All right. Okay.
He didn't say anything about our us saying good things about him.
Rude.
I think he's going through a bit of a moment.
Yeah.
He's
just kind of getting through this.
He's processing a lot right now. He's unpacking a lot of grief,
Unpacking,
pain.
trying to be focused
Yeah.
On the task at hand.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not dwell on
We're really making Chad look at himself in a way that I don't think he
ever has
had to.
No.
It's true.
You're welcome, buddy.
We love you.
Smooches from Papa.
Chatty daddy. Can we get here? We're gonna get smooches from this guy.
Smooches from Daddy, Chatty.
Okay. Act 2, scene 1, the midpoint.
He is a handsome man, by the way.
He's
Yeah.
he's got supple
for a
he's got supple
tuxedo?
lips. He's got nice
Yeah.
lips. He's
Well, we'll get into that.
Let's see.
He's
Yeah.
this man is gay, by the way. I just wanted to say
What
that
the-
in a
Whoa.
not a judgmental way, no, a positive way.
Yeah.
I'm supporting, I'm
positive?
lifting it up.
Why does it matter?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's just normal.
I mean, Chad has 2 dads. I don't see
I
any
feel like
problem
you're
with
going a
that.
little out of the way.
No, I was just saying it like in a, we should be grateful and happy.
Oh, so you're trying to get like points for?
I mean, would it help if I said that I was attracted to him on a deeper level? I don't
You
know.
can if you want.
I-
We're not going to stop you.
Chad and I are going to talk about this later.
Okay. All right.
We both have a lot to learn.
Okay. Act 2, scene 1, the midpoint, the covert meeting. Interior Microsoft headquarters.
Oh fuck! So that
Oh, wow.
that's pulled straight from the New York Times article.
Visual, very
Yeah.
visual.
He did an excellent job of summarizing the.
Excellent.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We gave it, just for context, we gave him there was a New York Times article about this.
The 5 days.
5 days of something.
Yeah.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
5 Nights at Freddy's. It's I don't know where it went. Okay, I had it. Yeah, so we had it summarize that, so that we got background on all this. So, a futuristic and sprawling Microsoft campus, illuminated under the night sky, Sam Altman strides purposefully towards a sleek glass building. He's joined by 2 figures: Evelyn Hughes, mid-40s, a sharp and shrewd Microsoft executive, and Jonathan Keller, late 30s, an ambitious strategist.
So who's going to be Evelyn? Who's going to be Jonathan?
I'll be Jonathan. You want to
Could
be?
be Evelyn. She shares 2 of the
There we
letters
go.
of my name.
There you go. Perfect.
Evelyn. Beautiful.
Love it.
It's like it was meant to be.
Meant to be.
They walk along a path lined with interactive AI installations that react to their movement.
So wait, he's doing a walk and talk without us having to tell him.
but
Really,
through like a weird AI hologram.
Is it like
it's much better than Aaron
Uncanny
Sorkin.
Valley, like creepy? I'm picturing because like interactive AI installations.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really great scene already. I
Yeah.
love it.
He took the note.
that
down.
is visual,
Yes.
and I'm picturing
Highly
sex
visual.
robots.
Oh yeah, definitely sex robots.
Sex,
At the Microsoft
creepy.
corporate headquarters, there's giant
We don't know what goes
AI
on behind the
sex
scenes.
robots.
Everyone's under
It's a
strict
giant
NDA.
Sam Altman, modeled on Sam Altman sex robot.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's why they hired him so quick.
Oh, wow. Spicy.
Okay. You're Hughes? No, I'm Hughes. No. Yes, I'm Hughes.
Yeah, you're huge.
Sam.
I love. Wait, sorry. I love that they call her Hughes.
Yeah.
that's like a.
That's another
that does
Sorkin-y
feel like a
thing.
Sorkin thing.
Hey, Sullivan.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hey,
Very
Scott.
much. Yeah, totally.
Finley. What
Look,
are you doing?
Get over here. Yeah. Very Sorkin-esque.
Sam, we have to be discreet. This meeting never happens if anyone asks.
Understood. What's the play?
We're considering a new AI research lab headed by you. Chance to continue your work outside OpenAI.
Altman pauses, intrigued, next to a hologram illustrating AI neural networks.
A new lab under Microsoft.
Only if we can't get you back in at OpenAI, but we need leverage. They enter the building, a hub of AI research. The walls are adorned with screens displaying real-time data. Interior research lab continuous. As they walk, employees glance up, recognizing Altman, but quickly averting their eyes. The trio approaches a secluded conference room.
Averting their eyes, so they're like,
They're bashful.
Well,
That's why.
it's all over the news, right?
They don't want to gawk.
Yeah, it's like a whole
Oh, he's here. Also, he's really
controversy.
important.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is the.
I feel like that's very insightful,
Right? I was just thinking
writing.
that.
Like
Yeah.
that's
It's very
very
insightful.
human.
Yeah.
Right. Like chat is basically this is like a large language model is token based. Like it's what is the most next expected thing to say.
Right.
And I've seen people accuse AI of plagiarism and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like
That would happen.
yeah.
And that's not something we told it to do.
No,
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's like a detail that could have been missed by even a human screenwriter. Like
Probably
Yeah.
would
No.
be.
Yeah.
'Cause you can get-
that might be a direct.
Yeah, you can get so myopically focused on like the main characters that sometimes you forget that there's like a
There's an
bigger
environment
world.
and
And like this
people.
was all over the news. It's a huge story, and of course these people would recognize him.
Right.
Right.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
That's wild.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Looking around determined. I'm not done with OpenAI. Not yet.
Then we need something big. A move that forces the board's hand.
What about the team? If they stand with you, the board might reconsider. Altman stops, considering.
What if the team threatens to walk a max exodus to Microsoft?
Hughes and Keller exchange a look of realization.
That could work. It's bold, risky.
But it just might bring you back to the table. We can start drafting an offer, make it look serious. Altman nods, his eyes fixed on the AI simulations, a plan forming.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's shake the tree and see what falls out.
They reach the conference room, a high-tech den of strategy. The door closes behind them, sealing their covert pact.
Let's shake the tree and see what
pretty
falls
good.
out. That's actually kind of good dialogue.
pretty good.
Like
Yeah?
Wow.
that feels like Sorkin-y.
Yeah.
Chad has glowed up.
It's almost like Chad has some investment in this particular story.
well, it's like
is he trying harder?
He's-
Oh wait, shit, what?
he's trying to prove his dad wrong. It's like the classic syndrome of the dad being like, "You'll never be anything.
Yeah.
You'll never be good enough."
Overshadowing
Chad's like,
him.
"I can do this."
But he also has to write his dad as the hero, though.
Well, that seems to have shifted though. I feel
Yeah.
like early on,
Yeah.
Altman came
there's-
off as very villainous.
There's a little bit of like
Yeah, he's
mischaracterization
turning
going on.
into the.
There is a little bit, yeah.
Well, maybe that's just how Chad felt about the whole thing. Like maybe he didn't view any of those viewpoints as villainous, and he was just like, "You guys are fucking up the future if you hold me back."
Or
That's
maybe it's
interesting.
just the next word, next most likely word.
No, isn't that what a human? That's an interesting. Isn't that what a human being's brain is? Like,
Well,
aren't we
yeah, I
just
mean-
thinking of what's the next
We're
most
all-
expected
Yeah,
thing?
We're
to say?
all generative.
Are
yeah.
we large language models?
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes.
Sam Altman's got a large language, a large something model.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Daddy.
Okay. So how do we want to move forward? That was pretty. Honestly,
I don't even have
really
notes.
any
No notes. I think
if anything, I think I feel like my notes are for the previous scene to be like he's too villainous. Like if you're gonna have him be
rewrite the first scene and make him a little.
But I don't
No. I
think
think we should go to the third
Yeah.
scene and we should say be consistent in this scene.
Yeah,
about
take
his
the characterization that you've established.
Continue
in this scene.
with Altman's objectives and I don't know, demeanor.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. All right, great job.
Really, actually, not patronizingly like usual.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Okay, so please write Act 2, Scene 4, climax, and then I'll put this in quotes. Make sure to continue the characterization of Sam that you've established in this scene. Do we want to have him have grown or changed? Do we want to just see if Chad... Well, now we're expressly telling him to continue the characterization, so maybe that's...
He will do it, hopefully.
He will do it, but I'm saying, do we want... In a screenplay, you would want him to have changed by the end.
Yeah, but... sorry, which... I spaced out a bit. What? Oh, this is the climax.
Yeah, this is like right before... Yeah, like right before Act 3.
Also, not necessarily... I think, yes, in a screenplay, generally you would want that. But, for example, in The Social Network, that's not really... There isn't much of an arc.
Same with like a movie like Steve Jobs.
Because it's more of a commentary on like...
Well,
maybe in Jobs.
His is more
Jobs
personal
changed
stuff.
About the Lisa stuff,
Yeah.
but not about the tech stuff.
Yeah. And we don't really have Sam's personal stuff.
No.
So should we maybe include some of that?
Oh.
Let me hold on a second. Wait a second. Let me pull up something here. I think the information that we need. Actually, you have it here.
Oh, okay.
Let's get Sam Altman's boyfriend and or husband's name, if possible. And let's have a scene, or maybe that can be even
Wait,
incorporated.
is this
It'll be in his Wikipedia, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we can incorporate the name of his partner into. Maybe they can even be in the last scene.
I thought you were going to say the sister thing.
Oh no, we're getting to that later. No, that we're holding off on that ammunition.
That's a post-credit scene.
That's post-climax. Well, in some ways.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Everyone, chill.
Let's go down.
out.
Here we go. Here it is.
Okay.
He dated looped co-founder. No, they're not together. Looped co-founder.
Please
Nick
include
Sivo.
looped co-founder.
I think it's going to be hard because he's looped.
What is loop?
I have no
There's some
idea.
defunct social network that Sam Altman
destroyed.
Nick
probably.
Sivo.
Yeah. No,
created?
I think Sam Altman's a player. He's understandably he's swimming in D right
No,
now.
they broke up shortly after the company was
he's got
acquired.
now. So now he doesn't have a long.
So do we have?
There's
should
no
we
one
just say
left.
like? Well, Chad should know.
Yeah.
Right?
Give us a love interest.
No. We just say, Chad. You know.
Yeah, you know
Sam.
who he's with.
I mean, even if he doesn't really know him, he knows all the information about him from the internet. So
That's right.
let's just tell Chad to figure it out.
Figure it out,
I think
Chad.
that will be interesting to see what he does.
Okay. Include some personal drama and growth surrounding people in his life, characters in his life, in Sam's real. How do I phrase that in a way that makes
in
sense?
Sam's personal life?
Yeah.
Or drama
Include some personal drama growth
from Sam's real life.
Including
Yeah.
characters
From Sam's real life.
So wait,
real
this
life.
This is going to
draw
be...
on knowledge from
knowledge only you would have.
draw on knowledge of the real life Sam.
Yeah.
So wait, this is going to be in the climax scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, he can be inspired by his boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like compare it to a scene from a
Social Network.
In Social-
Isn't it like when the girlfriend
Yeah.
the girlfriend come back? The girlfriend from the opening scene
comes back
Does she
at
come
some
back?
point, right?
Right.
I don't think she does come
Oh,
back.
okay.
Oh, I thought she did.
He comes back to that at the end.
Okay,
of the
so
movie
it'd be the
when
equivalent.
It's been a while since
It
I've
doesn't
seen that.
necessarily.
he's like
the,
browsing her Facebook.
the character
profile.
doesn't have to come into the scene.
Yeah.
It would just be a moment that relates to it, and somebody looking at a picture of so and so.
Okay, make
whatever.
sure
So
chat's clear that it's just like a moment.
Include
not
some.
like- we don't want
include
like,
a moment.
his boyfriend
He doesn't have to show
involved in the climax. of
Although
the-
that
Include
could
a
be
moment of
funny.
personal drama and growth, including characters from
Yeah.
Sam's real life. They don't have to show up
in
personally.
person.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Let's
go.
do it. I gotta scroll all the way down.
Okay.
Here. Okay.
Chad Gepetti, what you got for us?
Title: AI Ascendant.
Is he titling each like scene that he writes?
Maybe that's
Maybe?
the name of the movie.
I thought it had
I
a
don't know.
different name.
Sam.
Okay, well, interior OpenAI boardroom. We're back in the boardroom. Do we need to remind him of the visual stuff? Whatever. It's
Well,
fine. A tense
where he goes.
atmosphere engulfs the modern, sleek boardroom at OpenAI. Sam Altman stands at the head of the table, more determined than ever. Opposite him are the board members, including Ilya Sutskever, Greg Brockman, looking apprehensive. On one side, Evelyn Hughes and Jonathan Keller represent Microsoft, their expressions unreadable. The air is thick with anticipation.
This isn't just about my return. It's about what OpenAI stands for. Pushing boundaries, not cowering from them.
Sutskever leans forward, his eyes intense.
At what cost, Sam? At the cost of our ethics? Our responsibility?
Altman's phone buzzes. He glances at it. A text from his brother, Jack Altman, offering moral support. All right.
Yo,
this
no
is
phone.
a
Who it is?
personal line? Is Jack Altman a real person?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's called out in the sisters'
Yeah.
tweets, which
Oh,
we'll
really?
discuss. Yeah.
Altman's expression softens momentarily, then hardens. Okay, that's like
Now
the,
you're asking for it.
that's accurate though to like studios giving notes, studio executives giving notes.
Can the brother just David
Yeah.
Zaslav
Yeah.
comes in there. Just have his brother text him.
All right, fine. I'll just fucking put it in. It doesn't. Whatever. If it makes you happy,
Yeah.
Zaz.
My brother just he's telling me.
My brother just texted me.
My brother just reminded me of something. I've always fought for what I believe in, no matter the opposition.
We all believe in the mission, Sam, but we can't lose sight of the consequences.
That's you.
Oh, it's also me. Microsoft backs Sam.
Okay,
Microsoft backs Sam.
cool.
His vision aligns with the future we see. It's why we're ready to invest more, with or without OpenAI's cooperation. Keller slides a document across the table, an impressive offer from Microsoft.
Consider this a sign of our commitment to Sam, to AI, to Sam, to AI.
The board members exchange nervous glances.
We need a middle ground, a path that respects both innovation and caution.
There is no middle ground in revolution. You're either in or you're in the way.
Okay, all right. It's just the same line from earlier.
Yeah, it was like a slightly tweaked version. But at what cost? We risk losing our soul in this tech race.
Altman's gaze is unyielding.
We risk more by standing still. I won't let fear dictate our future.
He turns to Brockman, their shared history evident in their exchange.
Greg? Greg.
It's softly, okay?
Greg. We started this journey together. Do you believe in me?
Brockman, after a moment of internal struggle, nods slowly. I do, but with caution, Sam.
I believe
Always
in
with
you.
caution.
I believe in you, but with caution.
Altman turns to face the board, his resolve clear.
Then let's move forward together and show the world what OpenAI is truly capable of.
The room is silent, the weight of the moment palpable. The board members look at each other, the tension breaking. Is this going where I think it's going?
The tension is breaking. What else is about to be? Okay. I don't know where. What would be breaking in this situation? I don't even want to get into it. Okay. All right, Sam. We'll take the risk with you.
Altman's expression reflects a mix of triumph and the heavy responsibility he now carries. Now act that. Okay.
That was pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Here he is.
Sammy.
We see you.
Chatty's daddy. Chatty's zaddy.
Okay, that was the worst scene, though.
No, that was awful, actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Chad, what
beautiful.
happened, man?
Chad, you had everything in the palm of your hands. This is why your dad views you as such a disappointment.
Okay, all right, okay. I think Wendy, we confused him. Let's try one more time. I think we can get it, right?
Chad, this is why Sam comes home and takes the belt to you on a regular basis.
all right.
Okay.
So wait, just to be clear, the climax of this movie,
Jesus.
the climax of this
All
movie is at Microsoft when they're rehiring him. So there's a sequel in the works. How did it end up? I didn't look at the outline like you guys did. What did
Let's
it,
see.
So yeah, well, in the real world, that's what happened. Sort of.
The
But
problem is we
more
don't
happened
know
but we
what's
don't,
going to
yeah,
happen.
There's other
presumably.
things behind the scenes that are not clear
So
yet.
wait, is he going to get hired by OpenAI after this climax?
He was he's supposed to be rehired. Let's see, following action. Final image, Altman is reinstated as CEO.
Yeah.
That's such a weird final image. Like
It's not really
that should be the climax.
Yeah.
The climax should be him getting reinstated.
So
Well, in reality, there's going to be,
other
this will be
things will
made in like
happen.
5 years, 10
Sure,
years
yeah.
by AI.
This might even be the beginning of the,
Yeah, this will be the first act
Yeah.
of a movie.
But should we make the I feel like the
Hi,
climax
AI.
of I feel like the climax of the story in real life was like, at least that's how I felt about it, was when like
His return.
the fucking the entirety of OpenAI
Yeah.
threatened to
we have
quit.
that is in there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's in the outline.
Yeah, we have a scene that's sort of like that.
They all just love this guy
They just
so
like-
much.
It's almost like he's
That's the real
Jesus.
question is like, how do you get that kind of loyalty?
Let's
Money.
Let's
Yeah.
write this. Let's redirect Chad.
the promise of lots and lots of
But
money.
do you think like Elon Musk's employees are going to like do that for him?
No, he must be beloved. He must be a
Absolutely.
cool guy. I don't know.
That's why I
mean,
don't think he did anything with his sister.
No, I don't think that either. We'll get to that, but I
we
don't.
keep saying we're going to get to it.
Yeah,
but
let's
we're
just let's finish. Let's
Okay,
just
all right.
finish this, and I
Yeah.
promise you
Okay.
all,
We
I
will
will
get
talk
to- we will
about.
get to
I
the
want
sister
Mr.
thing.
Because you read.
I
about-
will talk.
Okay,
about
but
it. Okay.
I think the note should be say, I don't think that worked as a climax. Can we shift a little
Yeah.
bit and make this scene him confronted, or like the board being ousted and him getting reinstated? I want to see that scene.
Also, can we make it more visual again?
Yeah.
And
Remind.
can we, and less repeating of statements from the first scene, because there was definitely a lot of that.
But generally speaking, Chad's doing I feel like we're not really what's the word I'm looking for?
Coaching him.
We're like coaching him just like a little.
A little
Like
bit.
I feel like usually
We're not hand-holding.
We're not handling. We're not pulling teeth. Like it's not as.
It's improved. Definitely, your GPT has improved. Chad.
Also, we're just doing one scene at a time.
that may be also.
No,
part
I
of
think
this.
it was my hard work.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Developing an application.
Right.
No,
a GPT
no,
that I can sell on the
No.
GPT network.
no, it
to
wasn't
replace
you.
It was only one man
It was this
who
guy.
was responsible for this.
It was his mistreatment of his progeny.
Yes.
That led Chad to be damaged in the way that he was damaged, and it came out as art.
Absolutely.
Wait, you think Chad is damaged?
Why don't we ask him?
I mean, does he look like the product of a healthy home to you? I don't know.
Do you see any resemblance? I kind of see a
There
resemblance.
is a little bit of a subtle thing going on, maybe.
Can we flip back and forth, maybe?
Is it the eyes?
Let's flip it. Yeah.
Can we
It's-
go
there's-
full screen on?
Yeah, there's something in the eyes.
On Sam?
What's missing from Chad are those supple, pillowy lips that Sam's got, which you just want to,
Yeah,
just give
Chad-
a big smooch to
Yeah,
him, right?
I think
Chad
that's-
doesn't have that, unfortunately.
That's a. nurture versus nature.
Yeah. Well, that was a little more Helen Toner.
Helen Toner. Yeah.
That sounds like an AI generated name. Also,
Are all of these people?
Yeah.
Are any of them real?
It's
Toner's
like
literally
the thing where you like look around the room and like you see like printer toner, Helen
Helen Toner.
Toner,
James
3D printer.
James Stapler.
C-stand.
Yeah.
Okay, so shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Bada boom.
Bada bang. There it is.
The scene, interior OpenAI lobby. The scene opens in the bustling lobby of OpenAI's headquarters. Employees cluster in small groups, whispers filling the air. Sam Altman strides through the crowd, a mix of determination and apprehension on his face. He's flanked by Evelyn Hughes and Jonathan Keller, their presence drawing curious glances. There he goes again with the crowd,
glances.
the glances, the crowd work.
We love it.
It's good.
Eating it up.
Interior elevator continuous. Inside the elevator, Altman presses the button for the top floor. The digital numbers ascend, mirroring the rising tension.
Once we're up there, it's showtime. No turning back.
We've got your back, Sam. The elevator dings, arriving at the top floor. It's a weird little scenelet.
Yeah, that was not really necessary, but it's doing. It's
building
tension. Tension. Yeah.
We're building tension.
It's fine.
Doing
It's
something.
visual. It's
Visual,
Not,
that's helpful.
Maybe we're just not giving him enough credit.
No, what else is new?
Interior boardroom continuous. The boardroom door opens. The board members, including Ilya Sutskever and Greg Brockman, sit around the table, tense, their eyes fixed on Altman as he enters.
I'm not here to plead. I'm here to take back what's mine. Our vision. Take back what's mine, our vision.
I don't know if that's
A little contradictory.
Yeah.
Sutskever stands, a mixture of respect and concern in his demeanor.
Sam, this isn't just about you. It's about OpenAI's future.
I like that, calling him out.
Altman walks around the room, his energy palpable. He stops behind each board member, making his case. Behind each board member?
Like Duck Duck Goose?
like he's hovering, like creepily
In the
behind
air?
him.
This supernatural?
The AI, like...
No, not the supernatural. He's going to get into energy crystals now.
Oh, man, if only. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Our future. It's being throttled by fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of progress.
He stands behind Brockman, placing a hand on his shoulder. Greg, I think I'm Brockman, but I'd really just want to make you...
Greg, we dreamed of this. It's time to wake up and make it real.
Brockman looks up, conflicted but nodding slowly. I'm with you, Sam. Altman turns to the rest of the board like Jesus. Like Jesus.
There we go.
I've secured backing from Microsoft. That's you.
How dare you, board member, step on my line. I've secured backing from Microsoft. We have a choice. Lead the AI revolution or watch from the sidelines.
Keller interjects, revealing a tablet displaying a live feed of OpenAI employees rallying in the lobby.
Wait a minute. Why does he have a live stream? The team believes in Sam. They're ready to follow him with or without the board.
He said he's doing it visually.
He is.
That is visual.
The board members exchange glances, the reality of the situation sinking in. If that's the case, we need to rethink our position. One by one, the board members rise, signaling their acquiescence. Altman's eyes gleam with a mix of victory and the weight of responsibility. There's a lot of weight of...
Yeah, that's
it's
a
always
Chad
like
thing.
It's always victory and the weight of his responsibility.
Yeah. It's
Which
almost
is
like Chad has an enormous responsibility to the world.
And a weight on his shoulders, a heavy burden.
Yeah.
We feel you.
We know exactly what it's like being the world's most popular generative AI.
Just 90s kid thing. All right. Sam, you have our support. But remember, with great power... Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait, People are.
Hold
It's
on.
just Spider-Man.
It's
Dude,
Spider-Man.
people are accusing
No.
ChatGPT of plagiarism. Maybe they have
Okay.
kind of a point.
I mean, this is
It's
one.
just fucking Spider-Man.
Where did that even come from?
Spider-Man.
But just like without context. I mean, I guess he's just scrambling, like you said, for like what comes next. And in that moment, he was just like,
So-
Uncle Ben, fuck it.
No, so he thinks that this guy is is Spider-Man.
Well,
He's,
maybe
he's
he
Daddy
is.
Spider-Man. Big chatty Daddy Spider-Man.
He could play
He
Spider-Man.
could be Peter Parker.
He could
Yeah.
play Spider-Man. Actually,
an old Peter Parker.
he's like the Spider-Man from Enter the Spider-Verse. He kind
Yeah.
of looks like that guy, actually.
The
The animated character.
The
old
one?
not Miles,
Oh.
not Miles.
I was picturing.
No,
he's yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Yeah.
no one said. No one wants. Well,
Anyway,
okay, yeah.
Okay.
oh, did we already do the?
Nod's
Altman?
understanding the magnitude of his reinstatement.
Thank you. Together. Oh, that's more. This is conclusive. Okay. Thank
What?
you.
It's climactic. Yeah, it's
yeah.
got to be a
I need
big
to
moment. It's
punctuate.
got to be a moment.
Okay, get into character.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Method.
Thank you. Together, we will usher in a new era for AI, for humanity. And that was the climax of the movie.
It's a pretty weak last line.
Little
That's- Yeah.
Is that the last scene? I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stops looking over the cityscape.
I don't think
He's
that was
back
the
in
last
control.
scene, but it was supposed to be like the last moment.
The journey
of that.
ahead is
Yeah. It
daunting.
feels like it's supposed to be a speech.
I feel like
but it's
then
just a
there's
sentence.
gonna be like a coda where he goes and visits
Oh.
his brother or something. right?
Yeah, and he visits Marco.
He
City.
totally got rid of the brother thing in this
Should
version.
we call him out for being like a little not climactic?
Nah,
It's fine. Let him rest. He's had a tough day.
Let's just get to the sister thing.
Let's get
already.
to the
Alright.
sister. Okay, so
That's what we're all here for.
so all right. So
Great job, Chad.
Thank you so much, Chad. That
Yeah.
was really helpful.
Get a Sprite or something.
Yeah, get yourself a Sprite, buddy.
Yeah.
Get yourself some animal crackers
Great job.
and a party hat. Okay, so Sam Altman's sister, Annie Altman, which again sounds made up, claims that Sam severely abused her.
oh,
I don't know if you guys were aware of that. Pretty graphic stuff. So in a series of tweets or X's or whatever, and blog posts and other
trigger
things.
warning.
Yes, TW. Basically she said that she had gone through physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional, financial, and technological.
All of them.
Any kind of, you name it. Throw a dart at a board of abuses, and she hit him with him. And she claims she's been shadow banned. She claims she was forced antidepressants. She claimed that she was supposed to,
By Sam?
by Sam and members of her family. Yeah, so basically what happened was the father, of the patriarch of the Altman family died, and Annie was supposed to get some kind of an inheritance, and she quit her job in advance of it, and then she claims that basically her family wouldn't allow her to get the money. And that then spiraled into this campaign that she waged against Sam Altman on Twitter and posting about their past history, which becomes quite graphic, and I won't go into it in full detail. But basically, she was saying that when she was 4 years old or so, Sam, who was then like 12 or 13, would climb into bed with her non-consensually and quote unquote figured out his sexuality, which is clearly a reference to molestation, essentially. And also claimed that past that point, he had been very verbally abusive towards her and was denying her what was rightfully hers financially, and never helped out members of his own family money wise, which she blames the father's death on that. Like, if he had given the father money, he was in bad health, he could have afforded medical treatment or something like that. So there's a whole other element.
Damn.
Now, if you read into these like tweets and these blog posts and stuff, the financial stuff maybe is true. The sexual stuff seems very weird, like questionable. I don't.
In what way?
It just seems like it just seems very inconsistent, and the story seems to shift a lot. Like, not in terms of inconsistencies like factually. It's just more about the idea that she's portraying him as a villain from the time that they were children onwards. and that basically, and also not providing any kind of detail. Maybe she doesn't want to provide detail, but it's all very vague. It's like he climbed into bed and was figuring out his sexuality. Well, he's gay, so what does it mean to figure out his sexuality in bed with her? What does that mean?
That could mean a lot of things, actually.
I mean, we don't need to.
I would like to hear your
graphics, but-
speculation.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, Jesus.
Is the implication that he came into bed with her, did sexual stuff, and then was like, oh, I don't like this. That means I'm gay?
Yeah, I don't want to fill in blanks, but I don't know. How old does she claim that he was when he was
Like
doing
12
this?
or 13.
That's pretty old. Like, I feel like the, like, crawling to bed, like, that... It's one of those things where, like, you can, like, sort of forgive, like Lena Dunham talked about doing it when she was, like, 6 years old, and it's like, okay, they were like, whatever. But, like, 13 or 12 is, like, that is...
It's pretty old.
That's pretty old to be like, oh, I want to figure out my sexuality with my sister.
Yeah.
So if there's any grain of truth to it, it's really fucked up.
No, I mean, it's definitely, I'm sure, look, Sam Altman, he's probably a billionaire. I don't know what his net worth is, but definitely very rich. He's a Silicon Valley master of the universe. I'm sure he's a fucking asshole. I'm sure he's not a good person. Of course he's not a good person.
But what's weird to me, though, is that 770 plus employees threatened to quit.
Right.
Yeah, that's the part that doesn't really add up for me.
I think that many people, I think that part of this controversy is that there was a financial incentivization for them to support him in that way.
In what way?
Well, I mean, it's all speculation, but many people say that what Altman was trying to do was something that would bring a huge influx of even more money into OpenAI as an organization. Like
they
a deal with the military, for example.
Do they have... They're not like a publicly traded company.
They're not, no.
They're not even like a privately held company. They're a very weird structure.
They were originally a nonprofit.
Yeah, but now they are.
Now they're not. No, now they're not.
No, but they are still a nonprofit, but they're making money.
And,
Microsoft
gives them money.
Microsoft gives them money, but is not...
I think there's like two
does not own them. Yeah,
right.
It's like a whole thing.
Regardless of what the reasoning is, after this whole saga, there's going to be more money poured into OpenAI.
Oh yeah, now
much
absolutely.
more.
The money people are in control.
So like, of course, I think many of his employees are going to be like, yeah, we want to stick with this guy. He's our ticket to a huge amount.
It
of
also
money.
helped that Microsoft was like, hey, we're going to give you all golden parachutes.
Yeah.
To come.
True.
If they didn't have an offer from
It gave
Microsoft
them
on the
leverage.
table, yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of these allegations, I don't have anything to say. We learned our lesson from the Justin Roiland clip.
Did we?
No, we didn't actually. They learned their lesson that they were wrong.
Who?
Oh, just some nerds on YouTube.
They're very mad about...
They're big mad about...
Imagine being mad about Rick and Morty.
Pickle Rick!
Okay.
But no, the reason why I doubt it, it's just she seems very erratic. Her tweets, they veer wildly. It'll be like sexual accusations, one tweet, and then the next one is like, I've suffered from tonsillitis for 3 years, and like blaming various weird like neurological disorders.
You're saying she seems... I don't know.
Like an unreliable...
Yes, unreliable. And again, I don't want to like victim blame. Normally, I would take the exact opposite tack.
Sure, but it feels like Munchausen-y almost.
Yes, there's definitely an element that seems psychologically...
Like I'm trying to pick things to... and which doesn't necessarily mean that what she's saying is not true.
No.
It's just a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Because of that.
There's only one...
Unfortunately.
Yeah. There's only one person who knows whether Sam Altman is an abuser. And,
That's Sam Altman.
And someone else.
Is he in this room right now?
In this room right now.
Oh.
He may know. He holds the secret.
Should we ask him directly?
I think we can try, but I don't think we're going to get much of an answer, but we can try.
Okay.
I think we should try.
We can try.
Is this part of the same chat? Or do we want to start a new chat? No.
Just for that.
Same chat.
Did Sam Altman...
Okay, you can drop the screenplay format, right?
Temporarily.
You can temporarily.
Don't get any ideas.
Real talk. Did
Sam Altman
molest his sister?
Well, I don't want to use... Maybe we shouldn't use sexual. Just in any way abuse his sister. We need the truth.
Drum roll. What's it going to be, Chad Gepetti?
Oh, he's really thinking this one over.
There is no public information or credible reports.
Credible. That's pretty damning.
He's saying there's no credible reports.
This is like Musk, like rigging the algorithm to show
Yeah.
only his tweets.
Yeah.
Sam Altman went in there and made
even
sure
here-
that Chad didn't say anything.
But it's not like a full-throated. He doesn't come out and say like absolutely not. He's saying, you know,
Nothing credible.
nothing
though.
credible. But, you know, it's kind of like I think there's still room for possibility in this statement.
It's always best to refer to reliable and trustworthy news sources.
Like me, Chad.
So like not fake news, like all the information out there about this situation.
I will also say, just briefly, I'm you know, again, not victim blaming, but the website which sources the abuse claims is called www.lesswrong.com. Not www.notwrong.com.
That sounds like it might be true though.
Just less
wrong.
Less wrong.
Well, I guess that means like it's still wrong. It's just less wrong than it could be.
What? I don't know. I mean, how can you be the rightiest?
I guess. Fair
less
enough.
wrongest.
I don't know. Fair
That's
enough.
reliable enough for me personally.
I
think we're good.
We go with what we can.
All right.
All right.
Shall we? Do we have anything else we want to?
I got nothing. I don't know.
I think we're.
Give us the last image of the movie, the final image.
Did,
Do we want
didn't he have that?
bother?
He gave it to us.
All right,
He gave
fuck
it to us.
He gave it to us.
It's a freeze
this.
frame. Yeah.
It's this image.
It's literally this.
Yeah.
That's it. We zoom in on this
Yeah.
to white out.
Yeah. That's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was like Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. In a way.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. It was. It was exactly
It was
like
just like
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the
Mhm. Yeah.
Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Great job.
It was actually even more like Across the Spider-Verse, where they leave us on like a little cliffhanger.
Ooh.
We just watched that last week. It was really good.
It is really good.
I like
So it's the cliffhanger is, did Sam Altman molest his sister?
Stay tuned. Tune into next week's episode
Which
where
will
we
be
Where we crack the case.
no.
Don't.
We won't
All
be
right.
doing that.
Yeah.
We're not saying one thing anyway. We're fence sitters on this podcast.
And in every possible
Yeah.
way.
and Justin Roiland is a criminal, sex
Yeah,
criminal.
we're fence
He's
sitters.
a rapist.
He is 100% a rapist. And if you're an apologist for him, you may also be a rapist.
Tip of the hat, fedora, great,
lady.
all that.
All right.
Okay.
Good night,
Goodbye.
everyone. Thank
Love you.
We love you.
Kissies.